What's up everybody, it's Addictive here. I am a complete beginner in Warcraft 3. I just played my first 10 ranked matches on the Battlenet ladder and I wanted to show them to you. I wanted to talk about them, how they went, and I'm going to cast them for you in this video. So just very quick background on my history with RTS games. I love strategy games, playing them all my life. Regulars and friends of the channel of course know my main game is Age of Empires 2. My favorite game. I'm a streamer, community tournament caster. And in AoE 2, my rating is around high 1400s when I'm not constantly making the rusty excuse. I think this translates to around like 1800 on W3 Champions. I've never played W3 Champions. I have no idea. If anyone plays both games, maybe they could give me a better number, but this is what I found by comparing rough percentiles in ELO. But just to let you know, I'm not a complete beginner to the genre, but I've never played Warcraft 3. But I thought, you know, I know RTS games, play them all the time. Surely, you know, I might have at least an advantage going into Warcraft 3, and I think I did have a little bit of an advantage, but I've been so surprised at just how different these games are, and a lot of my deeply ingrained habits from playing AoE 2 kind of caused a lot of problems for me in Warcraft 3, but more on that later. So why am I interested in Warcraft 3? Well, I imagine I'm in the same boat as a lot of people this year, but I kind of got interested in Warcraft 3 from seeing Grubby's streamer invitational that happened a couple months ago. There were some players from Age of Empires community invited, as well as Tasteless from StarCraft, who I'm a big fan of. And as well, I've been watching the Grubby videos with like Tyler 1 that he's been putting out this year. They've been a lot of fun. Particularly, I was watching Viper stream a lot, who's I'd say my favorite player from Age of Empires 2. It just looked like he was having so much fun while he was learning the game. Like he was genuinely enjoying it beyond just doing it for the content. And I had honestly never really seen this game in action before that. It seemed so different from the RTS I was used to. Like, not bad different, just really cool in its own way, and I've just kind of been like enchanted by it since. Like I need to see how this game works for myself, like get my own hands on it. So for the past month-ish, maybe 2 months, I have been streaming the campaigns, the Warcraft 3 campaigns. They're up on my YouTube as VODs if anyone wants to check it out, and I've been streaming them live. People have been coming in, giving me tips, helping me out. They're really fun, but they're not going to help me towards actually, you know, playing 1v1, learning the meta, like learning how a 1v1 flows and things like that. Like I know from Age of Empires 2, the best treatment for getting into 1v1s is just jump in, like accept you are going to get absolutely pummeled at the beginning, find your elo and go from there. So I just loaded up the game. I said, I'm going to play 10 games, get through it. And it was so much fun. Some of it wasn't what I was expecting at all. But yeah, I want to show you those games. I'm going to go through each game kind of quickly, maybe 2 times speed, and just talk you through, you know, what I was thinking as a complete beginner, what I like looking back in retrospect, what I maybe should have done differently, and like more than anything, hopefully I can get some advice from people, like what I was doing wrong. I'm sure I made beginner mistakes, like really obvious mistakes, but I think it was really fun. Like I was for sure expecting it to be way worse than it was. So yeah, I thought that just might be a fun treat for, you know, Warcraft players to see from a complete raw beginner what the game looks like stepping onto the rank ladder for the first time. And for anyone else who discovers this video, who either, you know, plays Age of Empires, plays Warcraft 3, StarCraft, and doesn't play ranked for like fear of it being too difficult or too overwhelming, I hope this can maybe encourage you, because I'll talk about it when I get into the first cast. I had the smallest knowledge. There's for sure people who play Warcraft 3 who know way more than me, who are still, you know, not convinced that they are ready to get on the rank ladder. Like I was seeing units in these games that I had never seen before that were being used to kill me, but I still had so much fun. In all the losses, I was still having a great time. So yeah, please give me some comments, you know, what I could do differently. If you'd like this, I could do it again, maybe film some more games. And I'd love to hear if anyone else has like memories from their first Warcraft games or even Age of Empires games. Tell me what you remember versus how it is now, because I'm still in that like beginner, you know, starry-eyed outlook where I don't really know what's important. I'm just kind of clicking buttons and making units and hoping I have more stuff than the opponent. But yeah, I have loved this experience. I hope you enjoy watching my first 10 games, and yeah, tear me apart in the comments. Tell me what I need to do better. So here is my first ever ranked game. I am playing in the north. This is Secret Valley, I think is the map. I'm playing as the undead. My opponent is Tarantula. Tarantula is 3747 elo, I think was her name. They're playing Orc. And honestly, I went in fairly blind. I looked up a singular guide on YouTube. I watched a recent Grubby video on like an easy way to play Undead for beginners, and I kind of felt pretty comfortable doing it. I didn't practice it very much. I maybe just ran through the actions, the steps like 1 or 2 times in the custom game. But I'm sorry if this makes no sense as a Warcraft player. 2 Warcraft players, but I tried my best. Dropped the GLHF, of course. Also, yeah, the opponent says have fun. I don't know, is this a thing in Warcraft 3? In Age of Empires 2, everybody says good luck. It's just like the culture, I guess, but nobody says it back to me in Warcraft 3. I feel weird saying it. This guy said it back though. Tarantula was pretty kind. So, in the Grubby build, the idea was you go Crypt, Altar, and go Crypt Lord into a fast expand with a lot of ghouls. And I think the whole idea is you're not being really fancy. I don't even think you get the I don't even think you go to tier 3 at all in the way he was playing. You go Crypt Lord, then you go Death Knight. The idea being you rush straight for the expand, and I hopefully just like coast by on the fact that you have more money than the opponent. So I think I did the build okay on the first. No, I didn't. I missed the ziggurat already. That was a problem I keep having. So I missed the second ziggurat. I'm probably going to get pop cap 2. Yeah, I suddenly remembered. I was nervous. I'm not nervous normally in online games like this. I'm well used to strategy games, as I said, but this was nerve-wracking. And I don't know. People told me not to play Undead, but Undead seems cool to me, and I feel like I'm gonna stick with it longer if I play a game that I think is fun. So we're gonna try this. Maybe the style isn't for me, but it's been fun. So I got my Crypt Lord. I look for the critter to kill to resurrect with the beetles. Also, as a beginner, it is nerve-wracking when you can't find a critter. I don't know like how to locate them really easily. So yeah, Tarantula comes forward here with his Blade Master, trying to be a pain. He is a pain. This is like, you're about to see how my first game went. I'm sure all Warcraft players will know how this story ends. So I pushed the expansion. I have no idea on this map. Are you supposed to push this expansion? Are you supposed to push this one? This one looks harder though, so I imagine you don't go for this one straight away. Really high levels. But I think this was the nail in the coffin. So he has his Blade Master here. He sees all my ghouls leave, so he just walks in, starts harassing my my workers. I was completely caught defenseless. I didn't know what to do here. I was watching. I was thinking like, oh god, do I leave this camp? Do I go back and fight? I just pulled all my ghouls. I can't even defend. So it was very stressful. I did learn since how to kind of hold back from this, like the way you run your acolytes around and teleport them back and forth, and the idea to get like a tower, which I did do surprisingly. But this is kind of game over from the beginning. I'm losing all my workers. He's getting a lot of value. Nubian Tower does go up. And I did start my expansion. Got the blight down. Oh no, I didn't send the acolyte. No. I think I just give up at this point. Because I was caught between two. He just knows what he's doing. He's checking my expansion. He sees that I'm trying to expand. Yeah, I'm totally dead from here. But I tried. But this is the first time I encountered Blade Master, and I didn't realize how slippery they were. I also thought, look, here I thought I was so sick that I got the surround working, but then he just walks away. This is the beginning. I'm sure Warcraft players know the feeling. My tenuous relationship with Blade Masters. Blade Masters are unbelievably annoying as a Warcraft player, but I'm getting the hang of it. I'm kind of, I think it doesn't feel like the whole world is coming to an end when I'm getting harassed by Blade Master now, but in this game I felt like I don't know what to do. Look, I'm wandering around with my Crypt Lord. I'm like, do I creep? Do I try to expand anyway? I did scout with my beetle at some point. I moved it forward. But I'm completely at a loss of what to do now. I'm trying to build back up my acolyte numbers. Built another Nubian Tower. Gonna bring some ghouls to try and creep a little bit. I want to defend this base, but he already knows I want to go here. He sent a grunt over to see it. So I think this is pretty over. Also, I'm not totally sure how to control this like replay engine. I don't know, is there a way to like easily see at a glance who has more resources and stuff like that? But
the damned stand ready.
So I don't actually remember what happened from here. I think I just tried to creep and then he just killed me at some point. So I got back to 5 acolytes. I remember at this moment I'm still just feeling panicked. I'm like you know, kind of paralysis choice. Or sorry, what's choice of paralysis? Paralysis of choice. I'm at a loss. There's too many things running through my head. I'm like, I don't know what to prioritize. I try to expand. Maybe this is the right play, because he hasn't expanded. So maybe I can pull my eco back to a position that I can do something with. I'm trying to scout around with my beetle to see if I can notice him coming in. Killing some creeps. Also killed the cage because I've been playing the campaign. So yeah, little confession. I am a complete beginner to 1v1s, but I've played up to like partway through the Night Elf campaign. I've been playing on stream, by the way. It's been a lot of fun. People have been helping me out, jumping in. But he's creeping away. He's level 3. So expansion is going up. I'm pulling ghouls here at this point. I'm not sure what I'm pulling ghouls for, though. Maybe I want to just defend this as it goes up. But it goes up. I turned into a ziggurat. Or no, I turned into a Nubian Tower straight away. And yeah, I think I'm going to keep queuing acolytes. But at this point, I think I've like completely forgotten the build. I don't remember. I think the idea is like you want to go graveyard. Sorry, you want to finish building your expansion. You want to go graveyard, drop a second crypt, and then start making crypt fiends as you're going to tech up to tier 2. But I've just, I'm in such a state of panic that I forgot about it. But I have to say at this point I was having fun. Because I was like, he stopped attacking me. Maybe he doesn't think he can actually kill me. But I'm sure Tarantula is just like aware that I'm new and is like, all right, I'll give him a chance. He's just chilling. He's creeping. Got a Shadow Hunter now. Am I still making acolytes? No, I actually stopped making acolytes. I don't remember why, but I did. What did I queue? I'm queuing ghouls. Ghouls in a graveyard.
Our forces are under attack.
Creeping. He finds my expansion again. He knows it's there. Like, he scouted it really early. And yeah, I'm honestly, I was gonna say I know Blade Master better now. I really kind of don't. But I've learned, like, it's so tough to pin this guy down. Like, it's crazy annoying trying to deal with a Blade Master that's in any way good. I come in and try to defend. I have a lot of units. I also keep getting my units caught on camps as I walk them. That's just a mistake in my, like, control. And I think I end up pulling, like, my reserve ghouls here for this as well, but I'm just gonna lose this. Trying to fight, I've lost all my extra units being pushed back. I pull my ghouls. I can feel at this point, like, I'm like, this is completely undefendable. And I think I just call it here, but it's been a minute. I don't actually remember if I try to fight again. Maybe I try to fight again. But I have no mana. I'm like level 2. I have a couple of items. So I do know to focus the healer, but I don't know like what's the priority. I get killed. Blade Master Rex. I think I just GG here.
Our hero has been killed.
Yeah, GG. Also don't know why my text doubles every time I type in this, but it does. Yeah, GG. This is a good game. For my first game, it didn't feel like an absolute stomp. I lost. But no, Tarantula just played very well. 3,700. I don't know if that's high elo. I don't know if that's low, mid elo. But I definitely got outplayed here. But yeah, that was my first game. First rank game ever. And I have to say, I had fun. I wasn't so stressed that it was, like, unplayable. I think I just, you know, got interrupted by the Blade Master. I forgot the steps in my build. Pretty relatable, probably for most players. But yeah, I was not deterred at all. I think I just jumped straight into the next game after this. Right, second ever rank game. I am playing against Night Elf. I'm in the north. This is Lost or Last Refuge. Never seen this map before. I've actually, the only maps I've ever seen in Warcraft 3 are Lost Temple and Echo Isles. Only because I just happened to open them in an editor. I don't know where the buildings are. To be honest, that's actually a problem I have a lot when I play, in that I know, like, on the minimap, these little house icons are like the, you know, usable buildings, but I don't know which ones are which. I have to, like, scroll the map around and be like, okay, here's shop, okay, here's tavern. I guess it just comes with time, but I don't know any of these things. I was kind of nervous going to this one because I still don't really know what Night Elf units do. Like I said, I'm a little bit into the Night Elf campaign. There's still a lot of things I don't get. And this game was pretty rough from what I remember. I think it was a similar, I'm gonna actually go just like 2 times speed. I think it was a similar story to game 1. So this is Epic Troll, my second opponent. They're 3390. So a little bit lower though than game 1. But they go Priestess of the Moon first. Which I don't know, is that normal? Is that weird? The only thing they do, which I thought was pretty cool, is they do this Ancient of War to help them fight units. And I've seen people do this. I remember seeing Grubby say that like that's kind of a more experienced player thing. And that like newer players shouldn't worry about it. But I think Epic Troll does do it. So they are probably way more used to this game than me. Yeah, they do a little bit. So I think the trick is like, if your Ancient War kills it or something, it's really bad because you don't get the experience or something. I don't know. I'm acting like I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about. I don't know at all. Let's the Ancient back down. Yeah, I don't know. It's Priestess. I don't know. It's Priestess of the Moon first. I will say I think this is the only Night Elf player I've seen go Priestess first. But if it's not normal, it was very annoying. Oh, I'm forgetting about this. Yeah, Disaster. I tried to expand down here. So, like I said, I didn't know that this was like a way more difficult expand. They're all like way stronger. You know, so like level 7 5s. Yeah, I just didn't know that like this was the easy expand over here. So I tried to go down here, failed. I forgot the item as well. Oh my god. Right, this is pretty embarrassing. I didn't even realize that it dropped an item. I missed it. I run back. I'm so embarrassed at this point. Like now and when I was playing the game, my build is messed up. I'm complete like, yeah, I even bought a dagger to try and heal my Crypt Lord. At this point, I'm considering calling it, but I'm like, nah, I'll play it out. I'm going to lose anyway, so I might as well try and learn a bit. So I think at this point I realized, I look at the minimap, I'm like, oh, I meant to go to this one, not this one. Yeah, so these are like way too hard right at the beginning. Why is this guy like out in the middle of nowhere? What the hell? Did he fall asleep on the way back to the camp? I didn't know that was possible. Weird. But yeah, I left the item there. Hopefully my phone doesn't find that. But then, is this, when does this happen? So, Epic Troll creeps a bit, gets to level 2. What? They bought boots and a circlet. And what is that? Causes an eclipse that blocks out the sun and creates an artificial light. I've never seen that before. Where the hell do you get that out of him? But yeah, so they like, it's kind of rough for me, but I bet Warcraft players will find it pretty relatable. I get 2 games in a row as my first ever ranked games with worker harassing your base with invisible units. So yeah, Epic Troll sends forward the Priestess. I know now that Night Elf units could do the invisible thing. But yeah, they just walk in, start messing with workers. Luckily I was nearby and I have a lot of units. I'm also level 2. They're trying to kill my workers. I was just so panicked I didn't even think to pull the worker away. So I do lose a worker. But I run in and try to fight and then I get the surprise of, you know, the unit just completely vanishing. I'm like, oh god, this again. So yeah, not a great run of things for my first 2 games. But I'm not completely panicked. I'm pulling everything to try and fight this. But I'm curious to know from Warcraft players, like, is this good? Is this what people normally do? Because to me, as like, you know, a non-Warcraft player, I'm just thinking like your hero is sitting in the enemy base. It's not creeping. It's not getting experience. Is this still worth it? They did kill a worker, so that's like rough. I don't even know if I play. Oh, I do replace. Okay. It's very annoying at the very least. It's keeping me from creeping, but I think they town portal out at some point here. So I don't know. Let me. Is it here? Maybe it's in a little bit. So I'm back to 5 workers again. At this point, I'm like, I'm not sure. Are they still in my base? Yeah, they town portal away. So I have no idea. Is this because they town portaled out because they felt like they got value? Did they town portal out because they thought it was a bad idea and that I could beat them. I have no idea, but I was happy for the breathing room. And yeah, now I'm trying to remember to get my stuff working. I can't remember, do I think I've given up on the idea of expanding at this point. I think I forgot for so long that I just don't go for it again. But I pull ghouls, I think, just to help with creeping. Yeah, I try and creep a little bit. All the on this map, is this just like normal for this map? All the camps seem so big, unless I happen to be picking the really big camps. But they seem super high level compared to the other maps anyway. But yeah, this is my first time seeing this map. I do some creeping. Opponent goes back to creeping. And I get to chill for a minute. I have no idea if I'm ahead, if I'm behind. I go for tier 2. Oh, you know what? I think in this game, people in the chat were telling me that shades let you see invisible units. So I think I was trying to go to tier 2 to make that building that lets you turn acolytes into shades. Maybe that's what I was thinking here. Because in my mind, I have no idea if this is right or not, but I was thinking I could expand, but if I expand, you know, opponent is going to just do that exact same thing they just did, where they sit in my base with invisibility and kill all my workers. I think that's what I'm thinking right now. I'm like trying to get tier 2 to make the pit, but I did continue with my plan. I dropped a graveyard. I'm making crypt fiends. I'm creeping. So I'm kind of proud of myself here. This is my second game ever. I thought I would just be paralyzed in the base with stress, but I'm doing things at least. The opponent is doing better than me. They bought a mauler, which comes from this, I think, mercenary camp. Sometimes I buy the priest out of this. I have no idea if that's good, but I just find like the healing helps sometimes when I'm playing my undead build. It's probably terrible, but I just, as a beginner, you know, I killed the camp here and I'm like, well, I gotta do something with it. I killed the camp. Did they get a hero? No, they just stand in the tavern. So I think, yeah, that was the plan I was going for. I keep creeping. I think we meet here at some point. They're level 3. So level 2, I'm trying to make all my crypt fiends. I think I upgraded them. Yes, we got +1 attack. And yeah, so at this point, I'm feeling not super unconfident. So I don't know if I even scouted their base, but I don't know what I would learn from scouting their base as a I don't know what to look for, especially with Night Elf. I get level 3. And I think at this point, I'm like kind of feeling like I have a chance. I don't know if that's funny or not. They're level 4. I drop? Okay. Hopefully I pick this up. Do I not pick up the tome? I don't. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about how to pick up the Scroll of the Beast. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm using the rod because I really want to pick up the Scroll of the Beast. I really hope I pick up this tome. I've completely forgotten about it at this point.
Summoning is complete.
Yeah, I think I'm literally waiting for the cooldown. I bought 2 rods because I thought they could stack, but then apparently they don't. Oh, I picked up the tome, thank God. Yeah, so we meet here for fight. These are +1 fiends. I don't know, is that enough? But I think I do a lot of damage to the hero. But they're on +1/+1 archers. My beetles are getting wrecked. The mauler is being an absolute pain in the ass. So I think I actually do a lot of damage to the hero, but then I think my hero dies. I actually think I call it right here because all my units die. Yeah, my hero dies. I think I just call it around here. Yeah, GG. Maybe I did need to call it right away. Our resources are actually super similar. Maybe I called it a bit earlier, but I felt like I was dead. And like, it takes so long to revive your heroes that I don't know like how viable it is to keep playing if you lose them. And I remember in this game specifically, and in a couple more games coming up, I was really struggling with activating the town portal. I would like go to click it in panic and then not click the right thing to get it to go off. And I lose my hair a couple times because of that. But this game was pretty fun. Second game ever, and I felt like I had a chance. I was competing. I wasn't just getting absolutely obliterated. But fun game. That was game 2. I'm very happy with that, even though I got Even though I lost. Okay. Third game. I'm very determined to get a win at this point. So this is Lost Temple. I've seen this map at least once before. I've opened it in custom games to like mess with hotkeys and stuff. But I don't know well. I just know, yeah, there's like tons of creeps in the center. Interesting map. But yeah, my opponent is Pal Petrovic. They're actually the highest elo I've seen, I think. 3809. Which is a bit weird to me. Like losing, I thought like your elo, you know, the elo losses will be super high. So a little surprising to me that after losing 2 games straight, I get the highest elo. Yeah, 3809. So orc player, I'll go 2 times speed, but I think I did my build okay here. And I'm focused. I'm like, come on, we got to get a win. They go for Blade Master, I think. Second Blade Master. 2 out of 2 orc players I've seen go with Blade Master. Seems very strong though. I'm probably going to try out Blade Master a bit. Seems super annoying to play against. But I remembered the Ziggurat for once. The second one. And I think in this game I actually get an expansion off. Because I find the close expansion. This expansion I don't know is maybe better. Probably better. Close. But this one seems further from the opponent. I actually don't know which one you should go for. And I don't know, I would love some comments like how many expansions do you go for? Is there a game where you go for like 4 expansions or 5 expansions? I really just have no idea. So, where am I? Huh? Yeah. Oh yeah, opponent scouts with a grunt. I get my crypto out. This I know is a thing that people do at higher levels. You scout with your worker to see what the opponent's doing. I'm not there yet. And in the build I watched, the like Grubby build, he said don't do it. At least for beginners. He's like, it's too much multitasking, too much APM. Just keep it simple. I go to an expansion, fight the creeps, set my ghouls, and I start queuing some acolytes at some point. Yeah. And over here, opponent's creeping. And I didn't realize it, so I watched this game back once on the day I played it. I think he loses his hero. I don't remember where it is, but I think he loses here at some point, which kind of gives me a huge edge when I'm struggling so hard to keep my build going. So I kill the camp, drop the blight, and yeah, acolyte's here. I think I get my first expansion successfully off, but at some point he loses it. It's around level 3. Which, huge breather for me. And yeah, I dropped 2 ziggurats because Grubby said if you're worried one of them is going to get killed, just make 2. And I don't like optimizations are not in my consideration yet. I'm just going to do what makes it safer. Yeah, I think he loses hero here. I don't know, is this like too difficult of a camp early? Yeah, it does look like a lot of damage, but yeah, his hero actually goes down. Yeah, that's pretty rough for opponent. They have to remake their hero. There you go, Q's up again. I've expanded though. Like, am I in a? I feel like I'm in a good position here. They're taking up, but they don't have a hero. I'm creeping. I'm grabbing my items. I'm expanding. I got 5. I got 10 acolytes taking gold, and I'm making units. This I felt in a pretty good position here. So I was confused here. I remember seeing the headhunters and I'm like, whoa, where's his hero? I was like, is his hero invisible on me or what's going on? But yeah, it turns out his hero just unfortunately died. Just a mistake. But I try fighting and I'm just like trying to remember to keep making things. I'm dropping a new crypt, dropped a graveyard, teching up his tier 2. And yeah, things going kind of well for me.
Summoning is complete.
We are creeping. I think at some point he makes his new hero. I think he straight up attacks my base like immediately. So I end up having to run back. I don't know. People could tell me like if this happens to you, do you straight up town portal home or do you just run home? Oh, he does. He actually creeps first. But I'm pretty sure he like attacks my base immediately after this. I think I was kind of close by, so I just walked back. But yeah, he walks his stuff to my base. Got a lot of headhunters. He's got a raider that's kind of hanging behind. And I'm very slow to actually pull ghouls because I was just kind of panicking here. I was like, oh god, what's going on? Because in my mind, like, you know, that classic feeling that if the opponent is doing something, it's probably a good thing to be doing. I'm like, if he's so confident, oh, he canceled my slaughterhouse. I'm thinking, like, if he's so confident in this, then it's probably like a game-winning play. And I'm kind of expecting to lose here, but I think I hold this off kind of decently. Oh, actually, the damage on this crypt was me. I attacked it. So this is, I've been talking about this with people. Coming from Age of Empires, there's a lot of habits that really hurt in Warcraft that probably feel second nature to Warcraft players, but like in Age of Empires, this isn't a thing. We can't attack our own units other than like accidental misfire of like AoE attacks, like you know, area effect attacks. Okay, he walks straight to my expansion then, being an absolute pain. Yeah, I keep forgetting you can attack your own units. So this happens to me a couple times. I'm like just trying to attack move into my base and I accidentally click on a building and my units are just like trying to deny my own buildings from me. And when there's so much going on, especially with like similar colors of units, they all just blur together and I don't even realize my own units are attacking. So thankfully I didn't kill my own crypt. Didn't notice these crypt fiends sitting to the side. We got a fight here in the middle. His units are kind of low and I have my crypt fiends +1. I can't remember, do I manage to kill a unit here? I don't think I managed to kill a hero. I think I forced him to town scroll though. Speed up a little bit. He has a shadow hunter though. I probably should be focusing the shadow hunter.
Summoning is complete.
But I lost a lot of units. He actually templed away surprisingly quickly. He really wanted to save his Blade Master, but I had nothing left. I had one Crypt Fiend. Crypt Fiend, Ghoul, and Crypt Lord. But he templed out. I'm feeling the pressure, but the fact he temples away, I think, gave me a pretty big surge of confidence. I lost some workers, though. It's a problem. I send some more forward. Oh, maybe I didn't. Oh, I didn't lose them. I actually just pulled them away. That was kind of sick. How did I manage to only pull 2 away, though? Weird. Oh, no, there's none on it. Okay, the 2 out of 5 is because I've tasked them back. Okay, so I saved 2. I'm, yeah, trying to regroup. I'm trying to make some statues. Statue control is a little bit difficult for me. I'm kind of getting how it works. But the conversion from statue into destroyer is something I'm not entirely understanding yet. I need to work on that. I still have Crypt Fiend sitting here that I just didn't know were here. I go back to creeping though. I don't really understand how to know when units respawn. I haven't figured that out. So I'm like wandering around trying to find a creep camp. I'm like, can I take this? Let me try and fight this. I'm doing decent damage though. I got +2 on Crypt Fiends. I don't know, is it standard to go straight +2/+0? Should I go +1/+1? Is defense better? I really don't know. I feel like with a ranged unit, attack is probably better. That's kind of how it goes in Age of Empires, at least. Like melee units, you want the armor first. Got my statue though. I remembered to right click the health thing, I was very proud of. So that it's auto casting. Get a little bit of a fight here. Now I don't think this goes well for me. I don't think I lose. I don't think I lose the game, but I don't think this goes well. I think it's a bit of a problem for me. Like controlling my units to get them on with the target I want them to hit is a bit tough. Trying to focus down the Shadow Hunter because I know it heals, but I'm taking a lot of damage. These are +1/+1 thing berserkers. I heal a bit, trying to catch his Shadow Hunter, but I think I lose everything here and I have to teleport away. Yeah, I end up teleporting. Okay. At this point, yeah, he just has so much stuff and I have teleportal, so yeah, he just walks to my... Does he walk to my base? No, he might... I think he walks to my expansion. So yeah, I'm losing for sure. He just has such a huge army. I have nothing left. But this was a really fun game. I was laughing. I was having a lot of fun in this game. Felt more competitive. And only my 3rd game in, which is why I wanted to make this video, because I have no idea what I'm doing, and 3 games in, I'm having so much fun, even though I'm losing. So hopefully, like, if this video inspires anybody to pick up Warcraft 3 or like jump in, maybe if they play but haven't actually tried 1v1s. Like, it took me 3 games before I was having a game that I maybe could have won. Although, don't be kind on me. If Warcraft players watch this and they're like, dude, you were dead from you were dead from minute 1, I'm kind of expecting that to be true. So I lose my whole expansion. He just has so much stuff. Like, he pushes the advantage. Well, I want to fight. I don't remember why I'm pulling back and forth. Got my Death Knight. Yeah, I think this is where things start to go wrong. I'm just constantly hurt. It's the problem. My hero's never full health. Trying to kill the Shadow Hunter again. But yeah, if anyone plays Warcraft 3 because of this, and also I the same feeling for Age of Empires. I have some stuff cooking with Age of Empires. If anyone's interested in that at all, consider following the YouTube or the Twitch. I have a lot of beginner geared stuff on the way that I'm really excited about. He is level 6. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I lose everything. I think I GG here. Yeah, GG. But like, I had so much fun this game. This was, I think at this point I was truly hooked because I saw the vision. I saw like, oh, I could compete here. And the weird thing is, like, he was the highest elo I had played. It's probably like, you know, he lost his hero. So I had a big handicap. Look at that. I gathered 3,000 more resources than him. 2,000 more gold. I made more units, but I lost a lot of units. I lost more units than he made, which is pretty bad. But this was fun. 3rd game in, this was really fun. 3 losses, but we have more to go. Game 4. 4th rank game. Concealed Hill. I have never seen this map before this game. But my opponent's a Night Elf again. And this time they went a different hero. So I remember this game. This game was a disaster in some ways for me. You'll see why soon. I'll speed it up. But yeah, opponent goes Warden this time. I don't know what's common, what's more normal, but they didn't go Priestess. They went Warden. But it's, the game isn't so much about what they went, it's about what I went, because I, or you're gonna see here, I finished my altar and I do not click Crypt Lord. I don't know why, how this happened. I accidentally queued a Lich and didn't realize until he was already out. So I don't know, is this good or bad? I don't know. I just don't know. But it completely messed up my whole game because I was, you know, planning to play with Crypt Lord. That's how I learned my beginner build. I tried. I still tried though. I didn't just give up. And honestly, you know, it kind of didn't go that terribly. Lich feels like they have a lot of damage. So this is one thing I didn't know about Night Elf still. I forget they can do this. The Wisp, like, on the expansion is really cool. It's a really cool way of playing. They just get like free vision everywhere. But they do this again. So Warden this time. Is this just like how the game is played? You send your hero straight to the enemy base every game? So I see this. I'm panicking. I'm like laughing on the stream about how I accidentally made Lich. But I think I hold okay here. I can't remember how many units I lose. So I started a tower. I'm doing crazy damage with the Lich. So yeah. They get 1 worker. Do they get a second worker? Yeah, they get 2 workers. The next teleport out. Like, is this worth? I have to remake 2 workers. That sucks for me. But like all the time, now your heroes. Oh, you know what? Yeah, they use moon wells, but now you got no HP. I don't know how worth it is. I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, literally, I don't know how worth this is. I don't know if it's good. But I remake the workers, and I try to play my normal game with Lich instead of Crypt Lord. So I'm trying to figure out where do I expand. I don't know where to go. I go down here, but I don't realize there's a Wisp here, so they end up seeing it. But yeah, opponent this time is Resolim. They are 3506, so about middle of the pack for terms of elos I've seen. But this game, like, you're gonna see, I was so panicked because I didn't have Crypt Lord, but Lich kind of not nearly gets there. Lich does crazy damage. So go to the expansion. I'll speed up. I didn't realize at the time that they can see me. But I think at the end of this camp, I realized the Wisp is there and I ended up killing it. yeah, I'm trying to salvage my game because not having Crypt Lord is driving me crazy. I don't know how I did it because I don't even click the button. I click the hotkey, and I still managed to pick the wrong hero. So yeah, Wisp pops. They notice they're gonna send the hero down to my expansion. I'm trying to just build my stuff though. Drop my towers. They show up. And then again, they try to fight, but look how much damage Lich does. Now I think like if I had better control here, I just win this. They cancel my tower. But look, they're nearly dead. If I had better, you know, control at chasing, I for sure, look, I just need like one more hit. So unfortunate. I was like, oh, I was screaming. I was so close. But they have so many units now, I can't hold this at all. I'll lose my expansion again. I don't remember if I cancel this. I think he just gets killed. Yeah, it gets killed. I bring ghouls. Try and defend this. They're not even paying attention to me. They're just completely hitting. Like, I don't know why this is doing negative damage to these units. No idea. They need to run again. Like, their hero can't help at all. But I lose my units. Have to back off. This is a problem. I keep accidentally pulling the acolytes. So these are the acolytes that ran away from the expansion. And I have them accidentally in the control group. And I'm trying to like creep. And they're in my control group. Oh. Painful. But yeah, they try to take this expansion. I'm kind of floundering. I don't know what to do. Don't know what I'm making. I'm making ghouls. Yeah, this is, it's pretty much lost from here. But I felt like look, the enemy hero nearly died twice. I think I pushed them back again. Warden is squishy. They have to run. They blink away. But yeah, in the end, I can't hold this. But I'm still like, this was a really fun game. I felt like it was a mistake. It was a disastrous opening. I'm attacking my own crypt again because of my, I'm trying to attack move forward, but I'm accidentally clicking the building. But I felt like, you know, if I killed that hero here, this could have been a different game. But they've got my expansion now. I'm losing my base. I think I call it here. Pretty rough, but I was having a lot of fun. Maybe I hold on for a bit longer, but I think, yeah, I call it here, I think. I really don't call it. For sure I call it here. Oh, my crypt maybe gets cancelled again or something. Oh, yeah, I just can't make units. Yeah, GG gets called. So, pretty rough game for me. But, like, I had fun. I nearly killed their hero twice. So I was enjoying it. That was game 4, 4th rank game now. Alright, game 5. This is Tidehunters, I think. First time I've ever seen it, but I've definitely heard of this map. I've heard of it. It's cool. It's kind of, I like the style. But this was my first human opponent. Well, fifth human opponent, but 5th human race player. I'm trying to remember this game. I think, oh no, I do remember this game. Yeah, so I expand here. I think this game is pretty good. I'll go 2 times speed. I think he goes Rifleman, which I've heard of before, even as a non-Warcraft player. I've heard of that build. But I thought that the more meta thing was like Paladin Rifleman, but he goes Mountain King, I think. Mountain King Blood Mage, Blood Elf, whatever you call it.
Summoning is complete.
But I think my build went okay, as long as I remember the Ziggurat. Do I remember the Ziggurat? No, I don't remember the Ziggurat. Come on, there we go. Alright, a bit late. Yeah, I think this game went pretty well. Expand here. I did a lot of creeping. The only thing is I lose my hero. I lose my hero many times. Because I just can't gauge the strength level of enemy heroes, you know? Like, I guess it'll come with experience. But it's tough for me to tell at a glance, like, if I can take a fight or not. So yeah, he goes Mountain King. Mountain King was a real enigma for me in this game. I couldn't kind of figure out how to deal with him. And we'll see as it goes on, like his ult caused a lot of problems. I think the problem was I thought his ult was like an invulnerability potion. And I was like waiting for it to time out, but it turns out it's like crazy long duration. Yeah, so I'll go creeping, clear the expansion, get ready to take it. And opponent is J Melly, 3271 elo. So actually the lowest elo player I faced so far. But they played it pretty well. It feels like, are they not creeping like really far from their base though? Like there's so many camps near his base. He's like way on my side. Unless that's like a strat. I'm trying to look at me. I'm scouting with the beetle. Yeah, so I have my expansion up. And I think, so spoilers, I lose this game. I will say when I win the game. But my eco was like a lot better, I think, than this player. We got Mountain King. They're creeping. I'm sitting here to defend this until the Ziggurats go up. Then I get moving again. Start creeping. But I'm building my stuff. Got my graveyard on the way. I'm going to think about tier 2 soon. Once I get my 5 acolytes on this. This was sketchy. I actually think I shouldn't be attacking this so early. They nearly wrecked me. What happened to my ghouls? I thought I brought ghouls. We cleared up. Yeah. Opponent is creeping at home. Oh, this opponent is safe. Expansion, okay. Yeah, my expansion is up, it's running. Gonna get my 5th acolyte. And yeah, look at this eco. This felt really nice. Uninterrupted 2 base. Opponent is still 1 base. Little bit of idleness. I don't remember what I was doing here. Oh, I was trying to summon things. Okay. Mana is a problem. I used a big mana pot there, I think. But I'm fighting with Cripple Lord a lot. Like when I'm fighting really important fights, I just have no mana. Like it'd be the moment that I need an impale to catch a hero and I just don't have the mana. Yeah, I'm just looking for things to creep. I just don't know like creep paths, don't know where units are. Killing things, killing a critter to grab more bones for my beetles. Where is opponent? They are... Oh, they're thinking about expanding too. They're going for the hard expansion. But yeah, I discovered this game. Riflemen are no joke. Yeah, so here we got his Blood Mage, 2nd hero. I do get Death Knight though. I think you get it with pretty good time as well. Where am I? Yeah, I'm on the way to 2, but I do get Death Knight and I make use of it. This might be the first game I actually make use of my 2 heroes. So the build with that Grubby was saying is you get Death Knight and the main point is to keep your Crippler alive with the coils. Which I think I tried to do. But damn, this Mountain King turned out to be a big problem. Ripfiend's on the way. I think I'm... Yeah.
Research complete.
Attack is in, adding my slaughterhouse for my statues. This felt pretty good. I was like understanding how to play. This one, I was unsure if I could take this at all. I saw level 9, I was like, uh-oh. Can I fight this? I think it's okay. Guy is tanky as all hell. Chaos damage, I have no idea what that means. Yeah, I did hear about this, like the types of damage are different. Hero damage. We kind of have this in Age of Empires. We have melee damage, pierce damage, and we've lots of bonus types of damage. We don't have these like magic type pierce. We have pierce type. Another thing to learn. Right, they're trying to creep. No, they're buying stuff. Buying some heals.
Upgrade complete.
Surprised it was this far into the game that we fought. You know, I think they find my expansion is what happens. Yeah, this might be here. I remember this actually. This was really unfortunate. I think I took the fight okay. But if I remember right, if this was the time I'm thinking, I think they 10 portal away but still kill my hero. So look, Death Knight explodes. I wasn't expecting it at all. Death Knight just turns to a cloud of red mist. I'm trying to fight. They've got invincibility. And I actually make them town portal, but they managed to kill Crypt Lord on the way out. Yeah, they portal the rifleman, kill him on the way out. It's very annoying. But I defended my expansion, at least. I start reviving Crypt Lord. They run back to lick their wounds. I don't know who's better there. To be honest, going from like Age of Empires brain, I'm sorry I keep bringing it back to that, but that's the only strategy game that I know. I think I'm still better here. I lost my heroes, but I've had 2 bases running for what feels like a really long time. I must have so much more money. So going on Age of Empires logic, even though I took much worse trades, I lost 2 heroes and a lot of units, I have the bank to kind of replenish it. And, you know, they have a bank, but it's smaller than mine. That's how I think it works anyway. Maybe it's a different ball game in Warcraft 3, I really don't know. Got my statues though. They should be healing. I think I toggled them on. Crypt Lord is back. I can't remember, did we fight here? Yeah, we do. So I don't have Death Knight yet, that's kind of a problem. He's almost back. Oh, if this is the fight I think I remember. So yeah, there's a point where Mountain King hits 6 ults, and I think that I thought he was in a invulnerability potion or something, and I was waiting for him to pop out of it, and I was like spam clicking him. All while my whole army's just dying. Okay, I lost Crypt Lord again, that sucks. Maybe it wasn't this fight. Yeah, I stayed here because I felt like I have loads of units. I feel like I could kill this. Death Knight's back. Do I get him? I don't know. They portal out. Okay. I've still yet to kill a hero. I've yet to kill an enemy hero in all these games, but I'm having so much fun in this game. This has been the best game by far. Even though he's winning, I think, I could feel like my eco was really strong. Oh, I think, yeah, they have an expansion now. But I'm feeling on the back foot, but not dead. I have just a lot of money. I'm trying to keep spending, trying to creep. And I'm like, one of these fights I'm going to get him. But the problem is, like, the experience lead is getting to be a problem. Level 5, level 4. My Crypt Fiend. My Crypt Lord has died twice. Death Knight has died once. I couldn't believe in that first engage that Death Knight literally, like, instant cloud of red mist. He was gone. Immediately gone. Riflemen don't play around. But I thought that the meta was like Paladin Rifleman. Was what confused me. Well, okay. Crypt Fiend's back. This is... Okay, yeah. I'm not sure about this either. So when I pop my Crypt Fiend out, you know the way he's like missing mana? I immediately have the compulsion to just buy mana potions and spend them because I want to have mana for a fight. Don't know, is that a waste of resources? Should I regenerate them a different way? Or like let them regen with the statues? I have no idea. So, level 4, Crypt Fiend, level 3, Death Knight. This, yeah, this is the fight I think where Mountain King hits 6. If I remember correctly. Death Knight's running. Look how low Mountain King is, yeah, so hits 6. Nice control from the opponent to get the ult. But this, I was really confused. I thought he's in Avatar. I don't know what that is. I thought he was in like invulnerable potion or something. And I was like, why is he not dying? Do I get the Blood Mage? Oh, maybe I do. Okay, look, first ever hero kill in my Warcraft 3 career. But yeah, Mountain King's just a monster. I do have loads of units. Maybe. I was feeling like I could do this. Wow, he levels twice in this one fight. But no, I just lose everything. Again, I've lost both my heroes like, what, 2 or 3 times at this point. Still have money. I have a lot of money. But it's trying to spend it. Maybe I should have made another crypt. But like the experience lead is getting crazy. It's just building up. He's killed me completely multiple times now. And now he's on 2 base. So I start feeling the real pressure, but I'm not giving in. I'm building. Keep making units. Yeah, I start making ghouls because I feel like I need a front line. Crypt Fiend coming back. Make Death Knight then. Am I tier 3? Yes, so I could. I can't remember to make it a Lich. I don't know what I should be doing for third hero, but I do. Whenever I get to tier 3, I make a Lich. So many Riflemen. Crypt Fiend comes back. I can't remember how exactly this ends, but I'm pretty sure I just lose my stuff. Could be here. Yeah, level 7 and level 4. I'm level 4. I still don't even have my Death Knight back yet. I think I just lose this. Got a lot of stuff though. But God, I just get bopped. Immediately bopped. That was a really fun game though. I remember finishing this game and I was like, that was so sick. Yeah, look, 5,000 more resources collected. Eco goes crazy, but just lost a lot of units, lost heroes too many times. This was such a fun game though. So yeah, game 5. There's like, the win is coming, but I'm still on the way down. But that was the lowest elo player I had played. I felt like that was kind of close if I didn't just lose my hero a million times. Game 5. No, game 6. Game 6. This was Northern Isles. I've never seen this map before. And yeah, Night Elf opponent. I actually played this player in, this is the same Night Elf as game 4. Reslim. And they go Warden again. I'm pretty sure in this game. Yeah, this is the game I remember. This game, if it's the one I'm thinking of, this one was pretty even. I think. I actually think I could have won this game. It has to be cited because I think just with better control and like knowing what units do. This was the first time I encountered the wisps being used to like pop my mana. I think I knew they could do that.
Summoning is complete.
Maybe I read it in the campaign or something, but this was the first time an opponent did it to me. And I keep forgetting that they do this thing. I should be able to remember this. Yeah, they stick the wisp on like a tree to scout your expansion or whatever. Really cool mechanic, by the way. Like your workers are vulnerable, but they're working the whole time. Oh, you went too close. I didn't know that could happen. Oh no. Oh, do they lose the worker? No way. That's painful. But yeah, so this worker does go back. It sits here and it does actually scout my expansion. But I'll go double speed. Normal build. I'm getting a bit better at it. I think I'm stopping forgetting the ziggurat, which is the big issue. I was getting population capped constantly. Crypt Lord comes out though. We look for a critter. Get the skellies and the beetles, and we start to go for a super fast expansion. Opponent goes Warden and does this. Sorry, yeah, does this again. So this time I was more expecting it. I ran my workers around in a little circle. I think they get one. Do you get this one? Yeah, got it. And then they portal out. So is this worth? I can't wait to hear from Warcraft players to tell me, like, is this worth it? Is this meta play? Because why would you not just creep? Is it worth, like, they got the worker kill because I just didn't, you know, control it well enough. But I imagine with practice it's not that difficult to save the workers. So is it worth spending all that time to go for it? Like now your hero's in absolutely destroyed condition. I guess you have your Moonwells to fall back on. Weird. I don't know. It must be. To me, this feels just like a... For my strategy game background, like it feels very weird. If it ends up being worth it. We push the expansion. Unfortunately, they can see this because I forgot this is possible. Clear it up. I want to start expanding. Night Elf. Players creeping away. With the ancient farming, by the way. Oh, the ancient last hit that, I think. And I think that means you don't get experience or something. I'm not sure. So I'm trying really hard to remember to send back the low ghouls as well, because they heal up on the blight. Send back some fresh ghouls, and I gotta start creeping once my cigarette comes up. Go back to double speed. So this whole game happens basically here. This exact spot. We fight here quite a few times. And so yeah, this is where they start using the wisps to eat my mana. And I feel like if I was more careful of the wisps, I should be killing the warden like multiple times. Yeah, see this I just forgot was possible, or maybe didn't know at this point was possible. But yeah, Crypt Lord abilities are so expensive in the first place, and wisps just mean I could never cast anything. But yeah, if I was more aware, I guess it comes with experience. I feel like Impales just ruined their whole day. Impale, get my units on top of it, kill. Or at least pop down scroll. But get my tower up, get my second ziggurat up. It's so annoying. It just deletes your mana. It's crazy annoying. Was I going to yet? No. Getting some more acolytes onto the goals. Go back to doing speed. And yeah, we're going to be fighting here for quite a while, I think. I don't think they expand, though. They want my expansion for some reason. Maybe that's like the play. They stay one base, they just keep pumping units, and they just keep fighting me at my expansion. And eventually they actually do kick me off it because I take some bad engages, I lose a lot of units. I think, you know, my mistake was I was really under-making. I should have another crypt on the way here. Why do I have an acolyte just standing here? What the hell? I don't know why I made this. Oh, you should be over here. It's just randomly one acolyte not taking gold. Yeah, another fight. Another one where the warden gets away and absolutely nothing. Super frustrating. But I think, you know, slightly better control. I should be winning those fights. And yeah, I think I really slacked on production this game, because it'll come up here in a moment, but the fights I'm losing, I just have no units. Yeah, this is when they come over. If this is the game I'm thinking of, I think we kill each other here. I think both heroes die. She gets 13, or sorry, she gets 3. Yeah, we both kill each other at the same time. That's pretty funny. So, well, people can tell me if I'm right or wrong. Is this not much better for me? Sucks to get my hero killed, but all this downtime while we're waiting for our heroes to come back, I have 2 bases running. This has got to be... I'm literally on double the money, double the income that Night Elf is on. It's got to be much better for me. Like, I do lose this game, spoilers. But I think it's a pretty good build for my level. She's got so much money. I'm just so curious to know, is there ever a reality where you go like 3 base, or is 2 base just enough? But yeah, now I'm kind of caught. I have no units. I'm not producing. Like, I should have such an army built again while Crypt Lord was building, and now I come into fight, I just don't have units. We have Crypt Fiends. They got their priestess out though. Did I get Death Knight? Yeah, Death Knight's on the way. Units are just dying. Left, right, and center. I run the workers because I feel like I'm losing this. And yeah, I'm just so underleveled. Their second hero is the same level as my main hero. Expansion gets killed. This is the earliest though I've ever seen anyone go for the siege buildings. Is that like a strategy for staying one base to like punish an expansion or something? I've actually never seen that. In my like 20 scarce games. This is about my first 10 obviously, but I played a couple more since before making this video. But yeah, I do lose this somewhere soon. I'm just not producing enough. I can see my army, like I have a lot of money, but my army isn't reflecting it, and they are continuing to make units. But this is a fun game. This was very close. Warden is not as bad as Blade Master to me, but still extremely frustrating in how they just get away on absolutely nothing. They come in, they're super frustrating and greedy, and they just walk away. And it's so annoying. They actually blink in. I think I do lose this. Death Knight exists to get popped. Like, Death Knight just gets popped. What they do, yeah, I lose both heroes. And I just GG, I think. Death Knight not explode challenge. Difficulty impossible. But yeah. Yeah, 3k more res. I'm consistently gathering more resources because my expansions are going up so quick. I wonder how long that actually works for. Just gotta get better control my units. But yeah, this was game 6. Second time playing this player. They got a 100% win rate on me. Game 7. 7 of 10 Undead Mirror. It's me in the east. Marcinus in the north. Double undeads. Good luck, have fun for me. Yet again, no good luck, have fun for my opponent. People just don't like to say good luck in this game. But first Undead Mirror I think that I've played. And this guy is the lowest elo I've played by quite a bit. 2696 as of this game. And I'll just head on to 4 times speed. This was a weird game. I remember this. So I think I did my build pretty well. I really hope I remember the ziggurat this time. No, I'm late on it again. That second ziggurat is the biggest pain. But yeah, this guy played very strange. I think he was like as new or newer than me. Did go Crypt Lord as well, but his Crypt Lord like doesn't leave the base for ages, extremely long time, and he makes a lot of towers. Double crypt open, by the way. He opened by building 2 crypts, which I don't know if that's a thing or if it's even possible. I don't know how you can support that. He hasn't made anything from them yet, except for the ghouls. Graveyard already, so he's gonna go Crypt Fiend straight out of the gate. And yeah, he's just making a lot of towers. I think like this looks like how I play the campaigns, so maybe that's he's fresh off the campains. I got my expand up though. Got my powers up and start creeping. Yeah, I think that was a beetle got killed by a camp. That does get me sometimes, the beetles getting sniped by camps. Because like I'm so focused on creeping and setting up my base that when I get the attack notification, I assume I found their base. But it's just a random creep camp like sniped my beetle. But we creep away. Has he left? No, he's still just sitting in the base. But he is going carrying, or not carrying, Crypt Fiends first. Tons of towers. Absolutely tons of towers.
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, this camp, I'm not sure when you can actually take it. I guess because of the fountain makes it really hard. I need to pull them away from the fountain. But I hadn't tried that yet, so I think I'd lose everything. Except for my hero when I go back off. Yeah, it makes sense. You gotta pull them away from the heals. I didn't think about that. But we keep creeping. And at this point, I'm kind of like I think I'm a little curious why I haven't seen any movement. Because I'm gonna be clearing all these creep amps. And there's just no movement. He's still sitting in his base.
Research complete. Upgrade complete.
Grabbing items. I am tier 2. Go for slaughterhouse. Second crypt is up. The graveyard, I'm adding my own crypt fiends. And then yeah, I don't know why I didn't connect the dots to pull them away from the fountain. In my head I was just like, wow, this is a really hard camp. But they're just healing, it's the problem.
Summon more ziggurats.
Got my Death Knight out.
Summon more ziggurats.
They're creeping with... Oh no, this is him. Yeah, he's started creeping finally. 10 minutes. And he starts creeping. Alright, he's going way in the back. But yeah, his whole plan is just make an insane amount of towers in his base. And they're not even towers yet, they're just ziggurats.
Summoning is complete.
I'm
Upgrade complete.
grabbing my obsidian statues. Going for tier 3.
Research complete.
I'm gonna grab a meat wagon. And I think... I don't know if I saw his base at this point. I might have scouted it with a beetle. And I just saw all his towers and I was like, oh, okay.
forces are under attack.
all the towers made me think that he was definitely newer than me. I don't know if I catch him here. It's trying to. I'm still not quite good at the movement, like the surrounds. But yeah, it's looking pretty good for me. Like the guy just doesn't seem to have a pretty solid game plan. Very kind of erratic movement. Not that my game plan is much better, but I'm at least following some kind of plan from the guide I had. I've done a lot of creeping so far. It's crazy that he hasn't done much creeping, but he's only a level behind. Where is his? Whoa, where'd he go? He's 816. I'm not even like that far ahead, it doesn't feel like. But once I saw his base with like all these towers, look, he's actually upgraded all of them to towers. Yeah, once I saw his base like this, I was just thinking, okay, I just need to build like a big force to just push him, because he's probably less experienced than me, even though I'm 7 games deep. But at this point, like I kind of am getting used to the build. It's just like experience, figuring out what units do, what heroes do, when I can take a fight, and how to like fall back without losing everything in one go. Yeah, I'm just I'll go back to 4 times. I'm just building up units, getting ready to do a push. I just want the meat wagons is the main thing. Destroyers are things I haven't quite figured out yet. This is literally me. I think in this point of my stream, I was asking like a guy in chat how these work. So I think I figured out that you like gotta steal the mana from other units. But I'm still not like, this is how inexperienced I am. There's units in my army that I don't know what they do. But I've seen like videos of people using destroyers, so they seem like cool units. So I think like they attack with mana. They spend mana on every attack. Oh my god, he actually dropped a tome. I don't remember this. Oh no, I do. I gave it to Lich. I do remember this. That's painful. Yeah, my Lich is actually pretty strong. 3 claws of attack. And haste. Oh my god, it's a monster Lich. Yeah, spoilers. But this is my first win. I was very happy. Like, it's kind of anticlimactic because this is not really, you know, a strategy. Where is he actually? Where did he go? What the hell? Am I blind? Where's his hero?
Our gold mine is nearly empty.
Did it die? Oh, he was way out here. Okay, he was clearing this camp. Oh, he's on the way back now. Yeah, oh yeah, this is a problem I keep having. I don't know what's going on, but I'll hit say I'll right click a tower with a meat wagon, then like shift right click a different building, and then I look back and they've just walked into the enemy base. I don't know, I must be misclicking. Yeah, I just have a much stronger army. He has a lot of crypt beans, to be fair. They actually are +3/+3. It's a little bit scary. But 3 heroes. I'm not quite +3. I'm +3/+2. But yeah, this is, I'll speed it up. This is my first win. I was super happy, even if it was a little anticlimactic. I did not think I would get a single win in the first 10 games. Honestly, the first 20 games. That's fun. Nice motivation boost. Alright, it takes a minute. I think because I keep accidentally walking my meat wagons into the tower range. Yeah, he's lost his Acropolis. I think I was waiting for... Yeah, I lost destroyers. I lost the meat wagon again, so I have to wait for another one to come. Although, maybe I could just dive. I don't know how strong spirit towers are in comparison. Yeah, feels like he's panicking a bit. He's just like sitting in his base. Now my quick beans are +2/+3. Meat wagons are back. We can start taking out the base. And yeah, I think once this hero goes down, he just calls it. But it was fun game, fun adventure to my first win. Surprised, so surprised I got it within the first 10 games. Crazy. But yeah, it's been fun. Well, still got three more games to go for my first 10. There we go. GG. Marcinus, thank you for the game. My first win. Also, there was actually one game before this one that I didn't put in this because I played a guy for like 2 minutes and he just quit before we even like saw each other. So I don't really count that as my first win. This one was my first. It was a good one. Here we go. Game 8. Undead versus Orc yet again. This, I actually don't know how you read this name. This is Russian script, I think. I'm not going to attempt it. Yeah, Orc opponent does answer me for the look I've won. That's pretty nice. This player had no rank, no rating. Don't know, does that mean he's like me, beginner? But it seemed like he knew what he was doing. So maybe like, I don't know. It's like he hadn't played since in a new season. I actually don't even know how seasons work in Warcraft 3, to be honest. I just saw that there are seasons. But yeah, Autumn Leaves. I don't think I'd played this map before. And I think I forgot the ziggurat again in this game. Let's see. Yeah, I did. I queued another ghoul. Ziggurat. Come on, ziggurat, let's go. No? Oh my god, it's been so long. There we go. Yeah, gonna get pop capped probably. But we get the Crypt Lord. Start a game off. Opponent goes Blade Master as of course, but doesn't harass me. I'm really happy about that. It was, I don't mind fighting Blade Master. It's when they just do that work harass thing is so annoying. But no, opponent is just up for normal creeping. And yeah, I don't even know how you tell what the opponent is going for by glancing at their base. Going Voodoo Lounge. Voodoo Lounge is the item shop, I think, for Orc. God, probably even wrong. But yeah, I go for my expansion, then the Acolyte, get ready to expand. And yeah, I'm just getting more used to this build. Send my beetle forward to see what's going on. This one actually manages to get a good bit of scouting in, but like, I don't know what I'm really looking at when it scouts, so well, that's just experience, I guess. So what do I see? I see a war mill, which is like the upgrade building, right? Voodoo Lounge is there. Barracks. I guess, I don't know what I could see here that would take me off that something weird is happening. I guess I can see that he's teching up. That's something. Not that I know what it would mean to see him teching up, but it's something. Back home, I haven't clicked up yet to I want to get all my acolytes on the expansion. And yeah, 5 out of 5. I think I tech up then straight away.
Summoning is complete.
Now I just need second crypt, graveyard, everything. Opponent is, where is he? Ah, here's creeping. And yeah, very passive game. We're not we haven't even seen each other yet. We're just messing with our own creeps, building up some XP. I'm scouting with a beetle. I want to see, is he expanding? And he's not. So like, this is great for me. The longer it goes before we meet, like my economy is just getting huge. We're creeping away though.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
I am, yeah, I remember this actually. I remember I was considering buying a dust because I'm just, what did I buy? I bought a Periapt. I don't know if this is good. I just, sometimes when I clear a camp that has a building, it's an insane temptation to use the building because it's kind of like that, you know, oh, I put in the resources to kill these, I might as well use it. So I bought this. It gives HP. I'm assuming it's pretty good. But I was definitely considering, maybe I should have like used the rod and bought a dust because I think I saw him with the Blade Master. And I'm sick of these guys. Okay, he's got a Shadow Hunter out. I think I'm going for my Death Knight this stage. No. Actually, I haven't started Death Knight yet. What am I doing? I'm double queuing Crypt Fiends. Encrypting attack. Wow, I was super late to Death Knight actually on this one. Okay, he sees the expansion with one of his illusions. This one, so I thought this was the actual Blade Master. This one actually fooled me. I don't think I like used anything expensive on it. But I was just like, what, dude, what are we doing here? And it was like, oh yeah, of course. It's just an illusion. I'm genuinely shocked how late I am to this Death Knight. What was I doing?
Research complete.
Slaughterhouse.
Our town is under attack.
I actually don't know what I was thinking. Oh yeah. Yeah, what happened here? I actually missed that. Why did my buildings die so fast? I don't know how you rewind in Warcraft 3 replay. There's only a restart. I might have to go back and watch that. I don't remember. I remember looking away for a second, looking back, and both towers were just gone. Yeah, I think I actually lose here.
The damned stand ready.
I'm on +1 Crypt Fiends. Trying to focus down the Shadow Hunter, but like Hex is being a pain. I think I actually just straight up lose here. Goes down. Can't believe I never made the Death Knight. I didn't make it at all. Yeah, I think I just called it. I was like, my expansion's gonna die. I never made my Death Knight. I have to resurrect Crypt Lord. So, felt pretty rough. Kind of sad to come into this kind of game after the high of the one victory I got last game, but this was still a fun game. Just chill, farming. We kind of didn't mess with each other for a lot of the game. So yeah, I had 3k more gold, but I just didn't make a hero. I don't know what I was thinking this game. Alright, game 9. We're near the end. One more to go. This was Tidehunters. Tidehunters versus Night Elf player. This is Sartorial. Sartorial, I guess it's because I won. I managed to win a single game, but it rocketed me back up. So the guy I beat was rated 2696. Then I had a weird game against an unrated player, and now I'm playing against a 3530 again. Which I don't actually know. Is that like average? Is that high elo? Is that mid elo? I have no idea. But seems to me like a big jump for someone who's not familiar.
The damned stand ready.
But yeah, Tidehunters. Do my standard build. Opponent is starting. I'm not sure yet. Hold on. I think he does. I think he does Demon Hunter
is complete
in this game. Did I do my build? Whoa! Look at this! I even built the Ziggurat. We're getting pro. We're getting there. Yeah, Demon Hunter start. This one was a bit of a tragic game, to be honest. I remember this. It's not very long. I think. I don't actually remember why it went wrong. I just remember losing my hero stupidly and just being like, yeah, we are dead. So pretty good time for the Ziggurat. Grab Crypt Lord, go find Critter. Get some beetles. Bring the ghoulies forward. Both dropping the good look at fun. Look at that. Still not sure why my message is double, but that's how it to be. Grab another set of skellies, bring the ghouls forward. We expand. Opponent is up and creeping already. They are not flying too fast. Expand doesn't seem like, but I am. Drop my Ziggurat. Drop my gold mine. And I chill. Chill until the tower goes up at least. Send my weak beetle forward to scout. Keep making acolytes, keep making ghouls.
Summoning is complete. The damned stand ready.
I can see opponent is I actually don't remember, do they expand? Lost my beetle to something. I guess not. Cleared the camp, but didn't expand. I am finishing off the acolytes. Yeah, one more acolyte, and then I'm gonna go tier 2.
Upgrade complete.
And then, unfortunately, it's around here, I think. So what I think happened, it's gonna happen in a second. I think I like patrol moved my hero to another camp, and I look back to my base to like build a building, and I just walk directly into the enemy. And look how low my crypt lord is. Like, oh, I should have healed. Do I even have healing items? No. I think it was around here. Yeah. So I just patrol moved, looked back to my base, I walked straight in. Died. Painful. Painful. Demon Hunter also seems like super tanky. I wasn't expecting this kind of hero to be tanky. Looks like a full damage hero. Yeah. You're going straight to my base to keep up the pressure. I have nothing at all. Trying to revive my hero. And I just feel like, nah, I'm dead. Unfortunate. Nah, called it. It's unfortunate. It's what I get for walking like a 10% HP hero across the map without watching. But yeah, it was an okay game. Alright, one more. Last game coming up next. We got 9 out of 10. Okay, here we go. Game 10. Last game. Hope you've enjoyed. Oh yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna pause. First, just want to say hope you enjoyed this little experience, whatever, my first 10 games. It was so much fun. Jumping in, diving straight into Warcraft 3. I will definitely be playing more. So I hope if you want to follow me along, give me some tips, drop me a follow. I'll be streaming on Twitch for sure. If you're dropping me on Twitch, follow me on YouTube. I'll probably add some more, but YouTube is kind of more AoE 2. But I do have the full playthrough of me doing the Warcraft 3 campaigns, if anyone's interested in that. But yeah, this one, I wish there was a more, entertaining last game. This one was weird. I didn't understand what this guy meant. So I'll show you what he said. So this is meow. I think it's like 2800. So they said, let me restart. 2850. So they just immediately, game starts, and they drop a "can you leave?" Right as I'm typing "good luck, have fun." And I was like, what?
Ready to work.
I drop a question mark. And they say Smurf. I assume they mean Smurf. I don't know what this means. Is this a thing in Warcraft? But I don't know, do they mean me? Do they think I'm a Smurf? Are they a Smurf? They said, your MMR low. I said, what does that mean? They're playing Orc though. And we are on Northern Isles. Is you can't win with me. Again, I don't know, is he like saying he thinks I'm a Smurf? Or he's saying he is a Smurf? In the game, I'm assuming he's a Smurf. So I'm like, oh, it's fine. If you're a Smurf, just beat me. Because I'm trying to learn. He says, okay. Yeah, weird one. I was like, you're my 10th game. So like, I'm assuming if he is a Smurf, it'd be a quick game. So I don't know what Warcraft 3 policy on Smurfs and stuff like that is. If it's anything like the other Blizzard games like StarCraft, it is a we don't care policy. We don't care at all. Which kind of sucks. I think it's pretty rough for the health of the game. But yeah, there's pros and cons. I know certain people on these kind of old game ladders, if you're really high up there, you just can't get games at all. But it's pretty brutal for newer players. I don't mind right here though, because I'm like, I don't care if I win or lose. So he goes, Blade Master, of course, straight to my base. This time, I can't remember how I defended this though, because I can't remember, did I learn the trick with running them around yet? We'll see. So run straight in. I have 2 Ziggurats though, and the moment I see it, I think I start queuing the tower. Yeah, look, I instantly pulled the ghouls. That's a pretty, I'm kind of proud of that. Instantly queue the tower. I'm running my worker around, and then I'm gonna teleport him back. Oh no, do I not? Okay, I didn't teleport him. Maybe that was a misclick. So I lost a worker. Kind of painful. I'm trying to surround him. It's so annoying. Like, I know this is probably relatable. Oh, the worker got caught. Should have pulled him earlier. Probably relatable for people who are also new or just like play against the orc ever. But this is so annoying, and you know you're not going to even get anything out of it because you get him anywhere near dead, they just portal out. So I think he got 2 or 3 workers. What did he get? 2 workers? 3 work. No, he got 2. But I just replenish. I'm not deterred. Try and get back on my plan.
Work complete.
Go for my expansion. And unfortunately, this is going to be the whole game. The whole game is he just keeps sending it straight back to my base again. But I think he goes like for a lot of raiders. Building towers in his base. I haven't seen that from Orc before, this early on. I don't know, is that normal? Well, yeah, straight back to my base. I am working on my expansion out here.
Upgrade complete.
Oh no, he actually creeps a bit. I thought he went straight back to my base after this. It's so crazy annoying to me because, like, look at this HP. I'm just like, this is begging to be punished, but if I find him, like, he just goes invisible, and that's it. But I guess early dust and impale is how you deal with it, but not quite there yet. This, I recognize that he's healing, so I really try and get it to cancel. I think I manage to get it cancelled? Hold on. Oh, he must have looked away. I actually did get the cancel off. So then this, I'm still not sure if this is good. Like, what are you... You're not getting anything. You're getting the experience of killing my couple units every now and then. But other than that, your hero's just like standing in my base doing nothing. I'm out here expanding. I got a second base now. So, I don't know. Warcraft people can tell me, is this normal? Is this how you play? Then he goes, Raiders. I learned today. I learned how fast raiders kill buildings. I didn't realize that they have siege attack. They're actually siege units. They murder buildings. Killed my altar. I run back to try and deal with this. I can't do anything because he's just gonna wind walk away again. I think at this point in the map I'm like looking around trying to find the shop so I can buy a dust. I don't know what else to do. I guess try and get to tier 2 for shades. But he's, I think, planning to just go for full damage. He's already on +1. I think he goes for +2. Yeah, +2 is researching. He just wants to kill me. Kind of outright. Yeah, I'm looking for the shop to try and buy a dust. Fighting here. We actually run into each other. I don't know. Did he snipe something there? We fight a little bit. I lose all my goddamn units, but I start bringing some beetles back. Oh, I used the dust, but like I'm again not in range, and I don't have impale mana. Maybe could have got him there, but yeah, raiders just walk my base, kill absolutely everything. Look how much damage! Like what is that? That's crazy. Lost my necropolis. Lost. I'm down to what is this? 4 workers. Can't tell. I'm back to 1 worker. Mother God. But at this point, I'm kind of feeling like I'm gonna just keep trying to reboot back up because he hasn't noticed I have an expansion. So he's thinking like, God, what a noob! I'm just gonna keep killing his base. He can't do anything. But he doesn't know I actually have kind of more economy than him right now. I think he does expand.
Forces are under attack. Upgrade complete.
But I guess this is what you do against this. Like, he's killed a lot here. Not like I'm doing great, but I'm not dead because I do have income.
Summoning is complete.
Where are we at? He's over here. But yeah, not the best 10th game. But to be honest, this was the only game so far that felt like, you know, I was just getting clowned on for being new. Every single other game so far was really fun and felt like I had some sort of fighting chance. And honestly, I don't know what to do against this. What do you do against mass raider? How do you stop your base getting eaten alive? Finds my expansion.
Research complete.
Kills it before I can even blink. Before I even realize it's under attack. It's gone. I do dust actually this time. Can't remember how to get him. The phase movement is so annoying. Like, how do you lock this guy down? But they're here to attack my base again. Everything just gets killed so fast. I can't save a single building. They're weak. They're not like the best fighting units, but they just kill everything. They kill my Necropolis before it gets to go up in tier. He temporals away. I think I just call it here. Or do I? Oh no, I built it again. I'm still not ready to throw in the cell. I think this is my last game for the night as well, and I was just like, no, I'm not giving in that easy. Look at all these towers though. Yeah, I don't know. Is this a build? Is this a thing people do? Just full on raiders, just right click the enemy base. Team strong though. See, like raiders delete buildings. Maybe I should try to sneak an expansion like up here or something.
Summoning is complete.
But yeah, I think so. Yeah, right here. I think I was contemplating just like walking to his base because I thought my army was stronger than his, and like if he tries to defend, I just kill him. But then it kind of occurs to me now that like I won't kill his base before he kills my base. His raiders will eat my base alive. But that might not be the worst. There's a lot of towers though. I'm gonna say if we base trade and we're left with just our armies, my army is maybe better. But I'm not gonna get this without taking heavy losses. There's a lot of towers. I don't know. Warcraft knowers can tell me what I should have done here. But he just, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He sends the raiders right back again. I think this is the last push. Again, like he doesn't have that much. They're just killing buildings so fast is the problem. Necropolis goes down for like the 4th time. I think I call here, yeah, drop the GG. And it was painful. He actually managed to collect more resources than me, even when I had expansion for so long. Pain, but no, it was still a learning experience. I know to look out for raiders now. There you have it. My first 10 ranked games in Warcraft 3 finished. Please let me know what you thought. If you enjoyed, if you're still around the end of this, like it's got to be 2 hours long at this point or something. If you enjoyed what I could have done differently, what I should focus on to get better in Warcraft 3, I'd really appreciate any thoughts you have to share. If you're interested in seeing more of my journey in Warcraft 3, I'm live on Twitch most nights, twitch.tv/Addictiveme. Most of my content is AoE 2, but I'll definitely be playing some more Warcraft 3. I've just been having so much fun with it. I'll be still finishing the campaigns. As I said, they're up on the YouTube, how the progress I've made so far in them. I mentioned earlier in the video, but I do have some big plans coming up for more like beginner focused content in Age of Empires 2. So if that game has ever interested you, maybe as a Warcraft player or as a non-RTS player, if you somehow found this video, but if you ever feel like trying that game out, keep an eye on the channel and the Twitch stream for more news on that. I'm really excited about it. Other than that, if you made it this far, you are one of those players that I mentioned who, you know, you're really into the game in like a spectator sense, but you always felt like multiplayer would just be too difficult and the online players are way too good. I hope this video might inspire you to just like dive in and give it a try. I mean, I did lose nearly all my games, but that's like pretty expected and I still had a ton of fun doing it. So yeah, let me know. You might be in that boat if you decide to take a shot. I'd love to hear about it. But that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one.